seen a few kind of myths, or what I perceive to be as myths, around the Kemper. You know, things people say you can't actually change profiles, or it doesn't sound like the amp when you change profiles, or once you've got a profile it's kind of fixed. Today I wanted to look at whether the Kemper with high gain tones has this cocked wah thing going on. Now I have a feeling about the outcome of this, but I'm just going to profile my Mesa Boogie Road King on the red channel, so like a high gain tone, and recording a looper. I'm going to try and be kind of scientific about whether this is a phenomena which is happening or not, and see if we can nail down what the actual cause of this, if there is one. Okay, so I've got a profile, and what I'm going to try is recording onto this looper. I'm going to record the output from the Kemper, as well as if I plug the loop pedal into the front of the amp, so that the Kemper's not colouring tones that way. So I think my conclusion here is that no, the Kemper with this particular preset didn't seem to have that cocked wah problem. I think the overall issue there is that maybe it's not the most accurate profile ever. There seems to be quite a lot more bass and stuff like that. And as I engage the noise gate, this is where I have found in the past that this, to me, gives you a little bit of that cocked wah. Because it has that, like, you hear that. There, I think there is definitely an envelope. So I think maybe that is the source of our cocked wah issues. If you're facing them with the Kemper, that noise gate here on that knob, I think, definitely when it's opening and closing has an envelope. Like, that is an envelope filter, right? If we take it all the way up, that's a wah. Is that what people are noticing? Is there another way that we could have a gate? We've got a noise gate here, 4-to-1 noise gate. What does this do? Is that less quacky than the... I think think the noise gate on the actual stomp is slightly less quacky. Is that what people are finding the problem with the Kemper? Is that where the source of this cocked wah thing? Or do you think it's something else? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to know your thoughts. I didn't necessarily think I agreed with everyone when they're talking about the cocked wah thing in terms of just a normal profile, but if you engage that noise gate, I think you can definitely agree that there's something going on there, right? The last thing I wanted to show you, so I think there definitely is an art to actually creating profiles that work well. People like Guido, Tone Junkie, Michael Britt, all these folks with expensive kind of studio gear and that stuff, I think do a good job. Myself, I've had mixed results trying to make profiles at home. It's kind of noisy and stuff, but I think you can save a profile, and I just wanted to show you. So I was listening back to that, and I was thinking, well, that's potentially a bit of a thinner tone than I was expecting when I was playing it in the room. I was thinking, yeah, that's got quite a bit of bass on it, but the problem is that you're hearing it through the cab, and then when you hear it back recorded through the actual direct outs and stuff, you think, well, that has a bit less bass than I might have wanted, possibly due to mic positioning. Well, definitely due to mic positioning. So what I think works really well for this is, obviously, it sounds one way. If you come into the cab block with a long press, there's this low shift thing, and so if I turn this down, I'll just turn it down to about 3.5. And you're kind of changing the virtual position of the mic, and you know, you get a bit more of a darker sound if you want. This is where it was. You can high shift the cabinet as well. I think that's a really powerful way to kind of change not so much the preamp section, but the cab section as well. You could just change the cabs to another person's cab. But yeah, I don't know, give that a try.